Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. It's a dream matchup on the mound. Coming up right after this. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low twos. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Oh, a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He won the Silver Slugger for the DH. The man is supposed to hit, right? Well, he can hit, and man, did he put on a show in that DH spot last year.
2-0 now. And here's a slider for a called strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. He has a 3-for-12 line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Robinson Cano, the second out of the opening frame. Segura, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. James Paxton gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Grounded to the right. Healy brings it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Here's a high pop-up. Segura is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Denard Span. Lifetime line against Chapman. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Settling in now, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into it.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the... Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Gregorius is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
The count now at 2-1. Paxton's ready. Here it is on 2-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Now the 2-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! A solo shot down the line in right as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. High in the air out to center field. Gordon will wait on it. 2 gone. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A little bouncer. Here's another 1-2. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is taken, but called strike 3, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Welcome back to this presentation of Major League Baseball on MLB Network from Seattle. All set now for the top of the 3rd in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Coming to the plate now, D. Gordon. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gordon going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25,
First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Gardner, a native of South Carolina. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific. So digging in now, Gene Segura. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hard ground ball to third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz as the Mariners have come back to tie things at 2.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Denard Span stands in as he looks at a called strike. Count now a ball and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
In comes Judge.
He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Carlos.
The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-1 on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Popped him up. Oh, he brought it back. So the Yanks go 1-2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0. Fouled away. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Little dribbler down the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Center fielder, number 9, D. Gordon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Hit to first. Voigt comes up with it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Seager at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Paxton steps into his windup. Here he comes on 2-2. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Striding in, Luke Voigt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Haniger rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on the triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end of the line here for Aroldis Chapman. 2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Segura, the runner at third with no outs.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's a high pop-up. Voigt is there. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, Denard Span. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
That's a tough thing to make.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Long throw to the plate, and Cano will score. He's safe at home plate.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double.